Welcome to the West Wing Week, your guide to everything that's happening at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue and beyond. This week, the First Lady launched a new education initiative, while the President hosted 2 bilateral meetings and a news conference, let loose some humor at the White House Correspondents Dinner, and traveled to Arkansas and California. That's May 2nd to May 8th, or Reach Higher. On Friday, the President welcomed German Chancellor Angela Merkel to the White House for a bilateral meeting and a joint news conference. He then met with Asian American and Pacific Islander business and faith leaders to discuss the need for common sense immigration reform.
I want you to raise your right hands.
Meanwhile, the First Lady was speaking at the University of Texas San Antonio's annual college signing day, where she joined in the celebration by wearing her college t-shirt and encouraged young people to take charge of their futures and complete an education beyond high school. Join in and encourage others to show their support by taking a photo in your college t-shirt and share it with the hashtag #ReachHigher.
Can we get the new presidential setup out here?
On Saturday, the President spoke at the 100th annual White House Correspondents Dinner, where he and the night's headliner, Joel McHale, delivered a few jokes.
These days, the House Republicans actually give John Boehner a harder time than they give me, which means orange really is the new black.
The White House kicked off their Cinco de Mayo Monday with the arrival of the President of Djibouti and a bilateral meeting. Then it was time to celebrate the 152nd anniversary of Cinco de Mayo, which honors a victory in 1862 during Mexico's fight for independence.
El presidente de los Estados Unidos.
Get on board with business leaders and faith leaders, law enforcement, Republicans and Democrats across the country. Say yes to fixing our broken immigration system. Let's get it done right now.
And we are rolling.
Tuesday was Weather from the White House Day, and the President spoke with meteorologists from across the country about that day's release of the 3rd National Climate Assessment, a key component of the President's Climate Action Plan, to cut carbon pollution in America, prepare American communities for the impacts of climate change, and lead international efforts to address this global challenge.
Thank you for being here. Welcome to Arkansas.
How are you, sir? What's your name?
Appreciate you very much for what you've done for us.
It's Wednesday afternoon, and we're here in Valonia, Arkansas with President Obama, where he's greeting first responders and families of those who lost loved ones in the terrible tornadoes they experienced here in this state last month. The President's here to offer his personal condolences and the condolences of people all across the country to those who lost so much in these storms. He's also here to demonstrate his commitment to standing with the people of Arkansas as they rebuild their communities and their homes in the aftermath of this disaster.
Doing very well. We thank you so much for coming to Arkansas.
Then it was on to the West Coast in the City of Angels, where the President spoke at the Shoah Foundation's 20th anniversary gala and was presented with the Ambassador for Humanity Award by Shoah Foundation founder Steven Spielberg.
The voices of those recorded and unrecorded, those who survived and those who perished, call upon us, implore us, and challenge us to turn never forget into never again. The purpose of memory is not simply to preserve the past, it is to protect the future.
Well, you've gone and done it again. You've been West Wing Weeked. Stay engaged with us online, and remember, you can find out more information about any of these topics or see complete videos of these events at whitehouse.gov. And thanks again for checking out your West Wing Week.